Got to reset the screen.
Oh, all right, Gavin. Welcome. How are you? And let me get out of this and get us into a new tournament here. But welcome, buddy. Sorry for the delay there. Rob was just a little bit wrong on the time that he had on his clock this morning. Apologies for that, guys. But we're here, Gavin, for another Wednesday morning tournament. Now we have our real deal for the day. What's up, buddy?
Good. Everything's good. Life is good down here. It's starting to cool off a tiny bit as September comes around in Florida. It's like the turning point where we're still baking, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. So
You
that's good.
you were so right last year. It was my first summer in Florida. You said, just wait, Rob. Just wait. Around that time in October, there's 1 week where it just cools down and it's like perfect. And you
It
are right.
does.
So I'm looking forward to that. And hello to all of you from all around this great world of ours. It's morning somewhere, evenings elsewhere. So, coffee and cocktails, depending on where you are, and bridge always. And we're here for a victory today, Gavin. And we're starting off with a good hand to poll the audience with. It goes past one spade on your right. And you're tasked with making your bid with this hand here, guys. Pass a spade to you. Make your bid in that chat there. And I'll tell you, Gavin, to see my hat, I went to my favorite event in New
Oh,
York on
exciting.
Monday. So good. So great.
Yeah.
Up close and
Cool.
personal, watching tennis matches, realizing how terrible I am at tennis compared to these guys that are just amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a different perspective this year for you for sure. This is the first time you've been back since you've really been hard into
Right,
tennis. Cool.
right, exactly. And watching the men and women play, it's just a great sport. Love it. And everyone's making a great bid here. Everyone is doubling. Not quite good enough for a 1-no Trump overcall. If we were a little bit better, we might consider that, but we're not close here.
Yeah, and with this shape, we would kind of lean towards the takeout double anyway.
Right.
Even if we had another queen here and we were in range or king, yeah.
Boom. So we will double and we will see what happens. Partner bids two diamonds and now it goes two spades. Let's give it to the audience once again, Gavin. Make your bid, guys. Now that it went two spades, what are you going to do? All right, you doubled originally. Partner offered up two diamonds and then it went two spades back to you. What do you want to do with this one? All right, you have to remember partner's two diamond bid didn't really show anything, correct, guys? They didn't have a choice. And what are you thinking here, Gavin, when partner makes a
Well,
bid like this?
I think that there's something that's important to keep in mind that partner has not promised anything for sure, and that is a very important thing to keep in mind. We do have an unmentioned fit, so the things change a tiny bit when East comes back in with two spades because now it's a competitive decision of do we want to defend or do we want to declare because of two spades, the two spade bid? That really changes how we perceive this hand. So a three diamond bid won't show like a 17 count, like one of the commenters said, in the same way it would had there not been a two spade bid. If it went two diamonds past three diamonds, that would have
Clear.
absolutely been like, I have extra values. I'm still interested in game. I know you might have zero, but I'm still interested in game. But when they bid two spades, a three diamond bid wouldn't need to be as strong. I would pretty much bid three diamonds anytime I have four diamonds and a singleton spade. So like anytime I had a pure takeout double with the four card fit, because I only promised three diamonds with my takeout double. This
Sure.
fourth diamond is a piece of information for partner. If partner's got a decent hand over there with only four diamonds, they're never going to consider bidding three diamonds. So it would be up to us to kind of show the fit here. But I think because we're balanced and we only have four diamonds, we only have an 8 card fit.
Yeah, and I think with the robot, Gavin, we might not even have the luxury here. They might be taking this as well. So I guess
Well,
around
three
the
diamonds, three
16
diamonds.
plus.
No,
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
no, three.
we're
Yeah,
looking at that. Excuse me. Okay.
yeah,
So
14
yeah,
to
they're
17.
good with this. Yeah. Okay.
So our hand kind of actually fits in that range, which is good because that's
Sure.
what this bid should mean. It's not that massive double hand. It's not a power double situation because it would be if we bid three clubs, that would show a huge
Sure.
hand. If we bid
Sure. Or
three
three
hearts, that would
hearts or
show
two
it, or two no
no.
trump.
Right. Yeah.
But when we support partner competitively here, it wouldn't show that
That's a
massive
really good
hand. And
distinction for future
yeah,
reference for everybody.
yeah, I
But
don't.
I
I'm
like passing
to
anyway.
be honest. At match
I,
points, I will say that you have some leeway bidding three diamonds on a hand like this because if we do go one or two down, it's going to probably be a good board. But at the same time, it's let's demonstrate good habits here and pass.
I like it. and it's only board one. If well, okay, so I guess it wasn't really going to make a huge difference what we did. To our left is a 4-spade bid. Now
No.
let's choose our lead, guys. Make your lead, folks. What card are you going to lead against 4 spades? You're early active here in the chat, so make your lead here. Gavin, you look like you're not sure where you're going to lead there.
Well, I just every suit
I'm
looks like
trying
it
to
could
read
blow
my
a trick.
partner's face here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
Everything could blow a trick. I hate situations like that. We're gonna try our best to not blow a trick on this lead, and
Yep.
have to decide which one's the most likely.
And that's the word. When you're leading with a good hand, it's usually a spot you don't want to be in too often if you can avoid it, which usually means you can't when you have tricks to take. All right. I think we have some spade leads. A lot of people are choosing just a 4th best diamond, and some are choosing a 3rd or 4th best heart as well. I mean, honestly,
Yes,
this is a weird spot. Anything could be right, but what
I
are
would
we
say
thinking?
so. Because partner has 4 diamonds, I'm very worried that a diamond lead will actually give away our diamond trick. Yes, partner, I guess when they have 4, is more likely to have an honor in diamonds.
Yeah, but
But
all they need to have is ace queen.
when they don't have the ace or queen, we're surely giving away our diamond trick. We won't get it back. We're going to lead a diamond. They're going to win the queen, and one of them is going to have a doubleton diamond. So our diamond trick is gone if we lead a diamond. So normally I'm pretty keen to lead a suit that my partner and I have technically kind of bid and raised. But in this spot, we force partner to bid. All we know is that they have length in diamonds.
Exactly.
I think that leading a heart is less likely to blow a trick than the diamond, and I think that we'll be able to, if partner has the ace of diamonds, we'll be able to recover our diamond trick on this hand after we get in with the ace of spades.
Yeah.
And there is, if partner has the queen of diamonds, then it's possible that if we lead a heart, we're going to lose the timing where they're going to maybe set up a heart trick, they're going to knock out the ace of spades, and then we're going to go to try to get our diamond trick developed, and it will be too late because they will have a heart discard. So you could see it going bad leading a heart versus a diamond, but I definitely think a heart is less likely to blow a trick, and
yeah,
I don't.
And I think you're right, Gavin. You can see everything going wrong and in any of these situations. So it's not like necessarily going to be straightforward anytime we're holding something like this. So I'm on board with a heart.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll lead the 4 for the robot, but in you would play 3rd best here, right?
I play 3rd and low with my partners. Oop. All right.
Okay.
I mean, just what we thought was going to happen.
Worked out okay.
We got to slow this down a tiny
Yeah,
bit.
So let's take a look at now. First of all, that was a very fast trick there. So let's just take a look. It went 4, king, ace, 9. That couldn't have gone better for us there. And now we see the 10 of clubs being returned from partner. Let's take a moment and think about what we're looking at here. We do know right-hand opponent. It sounds like, Gavin, they have at least 6 spades and looks like a stiff heart, right? It was a weird hop king there.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it has to be a stiff heart. How could it not be a stiff heart? It just seems like. I mean, although maybe they just don't put any weight to somebody under leading an ace. It's possible the robots have no concept that we would never under lead our ace of hearts.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's such a weird.
So maybe they're they were guessing there, but
yeah, but it's such a weird play because against a human being, we just know that we don't under lead aces against suit contracts. So when you see a heart led there and you're looking at that king jack 5th and dummy, it's automatic to play the jack. You're unless you're playing against like a world class player who understands the hand exactly and realizes that the king of hearts is on their left and this is the best. Like you're not gonna find people under leading the ace of hearts. So you'd always stick in the jack. But yeah, maybe the robots don't even have that computed in their code at all. Yeah. So when I see that 10 of clubs back, this is actually an interesting spot when that 9 is in the table. There's something funny going on. One of 2 things is happening. Normally, I would think that is a doubleton or a singleton club, like partners leading high from a doubleton. Yeah. Or the 10 of clubs, but in order for it to be
6-5.
Yeah, a single. if that's a singleton club, then East would have 6 clubs. So we know it's not a singleton club, and even if it's a doubleton doesn't make a lot of sense either because that would give them 6-5, right? Yeah. Which is possible. That's actually definitely in the game because they did pop up with the king of hearts
after 2 diamonds.
They might have popped up with the king of hearts, thinking to themselves, well, if I'm 6-5-1-1. Yeah. If I was 6-5-1-1, I might as well try the king of hearts because if it doesn't win, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna matter to me.
And I have ace of diamonds for my
it is consistent. Them being 6-5 with 6 spades, 5 clubs, and 1-1 in the red suits makes some sense here. But one other possible holding in this club suit, this could be what is called a surrounding play. Our partner might be leading the 10 of clubs from the queen, 10, 8 of clubs. Okay, if they have the queen 10 8 of clubs, it would be very important that they would have led the 10, because if they played like low from the queen 10 third of clubs, then if declarer has ace jack small, then declarer could play low from their ace jack,
double finesse with the nine of clubs being in
pick up the exactly and pick up that queen 10. So this is a rare spot that 10 might not be shortness at all. So that's why, for one thing, I'm thinking sometimes I might have considered ducking this club.
Sure.
Because
if you
I don't
didn't
know
have
what
a
to do
spade
next.
entry, you really might duck it, right?
Right. And but I'm worried that partner does have queen 10 8 of clubs. That would be a disaster if partner has queen 10 8 of clubs and we duck this club. We're just giving them the
We're just compressing a trick basically that they don't have.
So we can't really duck this trick. So I think we have to win. And I feel like we're just going to beat this hand for what it's worth. We're going to get the ace jack of clubs, the ace of hearts, and the ace of spades. So we're good, right? I think that we ought to play. I would say if we play a heart, it's going to blow a trick. If we play a club, it's going to blow a trick. If we play a spade, it still might blow a trick. I think a diamond's the way to go. And if declarer had queen doubleton diamonds and they didn't try the jack of hearts a trick one, then such is life. You know, like
I'm guessing it's just going to go ace here.
Ace, yeah, agreed.
We'll okay, so now 6-5 looks in the mix, and we're getting a spade trick here. Nice.
And what I love about this spade trick is that had we led the ace of spades, now it's pretty clear that would have blown a trick.
Yep.
So this is a great win all around. So at this stage of the hand, let's just play safe cards, king of diamonds.
Get out of our hand, and now it definitely looks like declarer was 6 spades,
win
5
spade,
clubs.
keep tapping the declarer with the diamonds. This is their second rough. On a heart. We didn't quite get the timing to tap them out. They have one trump left to go with their good clubs. So still, we got 2 down. We led the suit.
Sure.
We led this. I mean, I guess any red suit lead would have been fine. The aces. Oh, wow! Look at that. They took a first round spade finesse with king, queen, jack, 9, 8, 6 of spades. Look at that.
They had us. They
believed our takeout double. Yeah, they believed our takeout double.
Had us on stiff ace there. Pretty good result there. 92.8 for our first score. Tied for first with 3 other people. So. Let's get into it again, Gavin.
Just looking at that north, there's a couple things that weird about that hand that we just played. If you want to just pop back to number one,
there it is.
That 4 spade bid was really strange. They only had an 8 count, and their partner just basically
just showed a minimum. Like they showed maybe some extras when they make a rebid after a pass, but still.
So that part was weird. I just want to look at that, and I want you to look at that north hand and say that had it gone 2 spades pass up to that north hand, I would have competed to 3 diamonds with that north hand. Looking at 3 little spades and 5 diamonds, the 5th diamond, knowing we have about half the deck, I wouldn't have sold out. So even though we didn't compete to 3 diamonds with our south hand, north with that 5th trump probably was supposed to, had it come back around to them.
Yeah, what would you have bid with the east hand had you been sitting there, Gavin? Would you just rebid spades there after 2 diamonds?
Yeah, my spades are so good. I wouldn't want to risk playing in 3 clubs. I would be like,
and also let's look at West as well. What would you do after double? 1 spade double to you.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a really good bid. I would pass. I would be hoping that the opponents bid hearts, and then I could double them. That would be perfect. Yeah, I wouldn't really. I don't think it's the right hand to be bidding 1 no trump. That's kind of the other option, and certainly not the right hand to be bidding at the 2 level when the opponents don't necessarily have a fit. So yeah, I would have passed, and then I would have maybe raised 2 spades to 3 spades, but I would not have raised 2 to 4. Yeah.
All right, let's jump on to the next board. We have a pretty good hand on the second one here, Gavin.
We do.
20 solid. We're just going to open 2 no trump. 5-card major is irrelevant completely. Ooh, there's our Texas transfer. We'll bid 4 spades. And we will play 4 spades. That is pretty good. Not the worst lead for us there.
No, we're hopefully going to be able to throw some diamonds from the table.
Yeah.
All right, that's perfect. And this is beautiful because we were going to have a problem if they played a diamond back. We were going to have a problem knowing whether we were supposed to take our discards first or we were supposed to take a spade finesse first. Now it's obvious. We have that ace of diamonds for later. We just take that spade finesse right now.
Yep. And don't get confused, guys. With 10, we take the spade finesse for sure.
Right, and now we can just draw trumps in our hand. The jack nine of spades will finish we
just
only need
claim,
to draw
basically.
one. Yeah, exactly.
We're going to pitch those diamonds on the club and the hearts. This is a very simple hand to play. Total average results looking like they're 53.6 in the marks, and we gained one spot here. One person dropped out of the lead there. Here's a 14 count that's pretty good, Gavin, but I don't know. I don't think
No, there's not an extra trick in this 14 count than normal. That's what we need to upgrade, whether it's a 5-card suit or maybe a suit combination that is worth more than its high cards.
yeah,
Here,
ace queen 10-9, king queen 10-9, and hearts and clubs might be a little
ace
more
jack
juicy.
10-4, something like that. Just
yeah,
suits that play stronger than their high cards.
All right, so right now we're doing pretty well, so we're just going to be down the middle with our stuff here. All right, there's our 1 heart bid. We're just going to raise this to 2 hearts. We're kind of at the top of our raise here, but it's not going to matter. Partner bids 4.
That's just for the queen, Karen. Just for the queen. The queen, you don't finesse for the queen with 9 or more, but the king you finesse all the way up until you have 11 of them.
Yeah, 11's kind of 50-50ish, right? Is it
11?
You total guess? Basically, you're supposed to play for the drop.
No, you're supposed to play for the drop. When you're an 11 card fit, it rates to break 1-1.
Yep.
So that's where the math.
The only time you play for the drop. And with 12, I would say you would always play for the drop if you have the ace of clubs. If you're taking a finesse with 12, you've counted incorrectly or you've executed incorrectly.
Yeah. Okay. So at this stage on this hand, we see that there are 3.
Get a little dicey.
There's some business. There's some business. We have a heart loser for sure. If the hearts break, we only have 1 loser in hearts. We have maybe 2 losers in diamonds. But the good news about the diamond suit is if we don't ever play diamonds, we're going to be able to shake the 9 of diamonds on that long club. But then on the other hand, they've led this club. It looks like that's probably a singleton.
Yeah, and they have a trump entry, so this is never the best.
I feel like there's not a lot to this hand. We want to get trumps out as fast as possible. Sure. The question is, how do we play this club suited in a way that'll maybe deceive them into doing something weird? I was thinking maybe we should win the club in dummy and lead a heart towards our hand. That way, in case if East has like the ace of hearts, they might duck it.
Dummy being you're considering north the dummy hand.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Like I'm just making sure we want to lead towards the king queen 4th of hearts is what you're saying.
I would want to lead it. It's not sorry. Now that I see that the other hand is led, I'm flipping this around. I'm thinking we should hop up with the ace of clubs. I was thinking the other hand is dummy. Yeah, just not clarifying anything in the club suit.
Sure.
And leading a low heart towards that jack.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right. Actually, I'm not so unhappy about seeing that the hearts broke 4-1 right there, because now it's that hand. That's the safe hand. They can't play diamonds, so now we can just draw their 3rd trump. Maybe we should, but maybe we need to be a little bit careful.
Let's take a second.
No, actually, we can stop. Interesting. So if we draw the queen of hearts right now,
just looking at the wrong screen. Yeah.
What happened?
No, nothing.
Okay. If we draw the queen of hearts right now, here's what can happen to us. We can play our clubs out. But what'll happen is if West never roughs and West has the ace of diamonds, what'll happen is we'll run our clubs. So I'm saying we cash the queen of hearts, taking 1 of 2 of West's hearts left. So West is going to have a high
West
trump.
Has 2 hearts left, and the 9 of hearts is in their hands. So there's nothing we can do
exactly. So if we cash the queen of hearts and then play our clubs, what West can do to us is they can not ever rough the clubs.
Right.
And then we'll be able to throw our 9 of diamonds, but then we won't be able to rough that diamond, because then we'll go and play a diamond to our now stiff king. Now, if West has that ace of diamonds, they're going to win it and draw our trumps.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a dangerous. Now, what happens if we don't cash?
Well, we could rough a spade and dummy before doing this as well.
Then we're going to lose our entry.
Our entry is a problem.
Yeah, we're going to lose our entry. So. We're kind of torn. I think we might have to decide who has the ace of diamonds. Is there anything we can do if West has the ace of diamonds? maybe not. No,
Uh, we
maybe
don't,
not. So,
unless they pitch something, unless they pitch like the 10 of diamonds for us at some point, just oddly, then maybe we have a shot. But it
oh
doesn't seem
well,
like they would ever do
I
that.
will say that if we do rough a spade first, we do have one added bonus that if
If
they
they do rough, we have an entry.
if they have only well
Advantage.
if they only have 3 spades, they might be end played,
That's a good
right,
point.
from the ace of diamonds. So our option here is to either just draw trumps, and that basically that'll mean we need the ace of diamonds onside, or we can trump a spade, draw the trumps, and then lead the clubs, and that would just be hoping that West has only 3 spades. That seems the least. And if we don't draw trumps, if we just play a club right now, right? Now what the risk is that they rough, play diamond over, and give them another rough.
Now they get 2 roughs, exactly. I don't know.
Anything about the high cards? Anything about the high cards?
No, nobody bid on this one, right?
It went to club, pass, a heart. Went to club, pass, a heart. Righty had 1 heart and 3 diamonds.
Neither player bid spades. So they had East 8 of them total.
East didn't come in. They didn't. Yeah,
like
West didn't.
4-4.
East has 5 diamonds, almost for sure, maybe even 6. West, why don't we play? Well, I guess there's no hoping. Let's just cash the queen of hearts and let's hope that the ace of diamonds is onside.
All right, so we're gonna play some clubs here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
they were 1-1.
Mm-hmm. Weird that they did not make a call. Here it comes.
It doesn't. It looks like the ace of diamonds is ace of spades.
Ace of spades, club pitch,
rough. Ace of spades, club pitch a spade. No, it doesn't really matter. It looks like the ace of diamonds.
Well, ace of spades, and then club pitch a spade. We still have to guess diamonds.
And righty is 1-1, so they're 6-5. So
yeah, at least they're 7-4.
And
it went a club a heart.
Club a heart, and they're 6-5, and they didn't bid. So the ace of diamonds is definitely offside.
Yeah.
So that means that we might as well play them for 6 spades and 5 diamonds on our right.
Which means lefty started with 2 spades.
That would mean lefty started with 2 spades, and then we could go ace of spades, 10 of clubs, pitching the spade. We might as well do that to start.
Yeah, let's do that.
That can't hurt us to start. Now, 10 of clubs, pitching the spade. They're probably going to rough.
Well, we can lead a heart now. Let's lead a
heart. That'll only work. That now's our decision. Now is our key turning point. We kind of either if the ace of diamonds,
right, he had 6 spades.
If the ace of diamonds is onside, we just need to lead a diamond towards our king. And if the ace of diamonds is offside, our only chance to make it is if West started with exactly 2 spades, and that would make East 6-5.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Well, what do they have? Queen 6 of spades.
They can't.
Singleton.
It seems right.
Queen 6 of spades.
Club. They didn't pitch a club on the heart, did they?
They didn't bid they didn't bid unusual with 6-5. They don't have the ace of diamonds, so let's just play a heart. They don't have the ace of diamonds. If we're wrong, we're wrong. I just don't see it.
I agree. I mean, if we're wrong, we're probably
ace of diamonds.
A trick. Yeah, let's go. One time.
Diamond.
Yes! Victory!
All right, sweet.
82.1%.
That was deserved. Holy cow!
That is well deserved. Good job. Good job. That was a pretty sick hand. They were exactly 6-5, right? Look at this. Once again, queen 6th, queen 5th. But they're red. That's probably the vulnerability scared them off a little bit there.
Yeah, but if they had the ace of diamonds, they were definitely bidding.
Right, exactly. That was well sussed out. Good stuff, and way over my pay grade. Way over our pay grade, pretty much too. Even we get lucky once in a while.
But I will say that there's been a couple times in the last few weeks where we were taking a really long time to play a hand, and it seemed like we weren't getting anywhere. And a couple times, somebody in the comments was like, "All right, come on, play a card." And I'm thinking, well, you know what? Don't rush us. Give us a chance here.
Once in a while, might do something. We'll have this brilliant hand here, and that certainly was a very good spot for us.
Yeah,
and a good end play at the end. And honestly, that hand just goes to show you what happens when you do take your time and think about what's going on, and especially count the hands around the table and come up with just at least some of your odds and your conclusions. And yeah, you might be wrong. You might be wrong 9 times out of 10, but on the 10th time, it's pretty gratifying, as you can see. You want to
All
open a
right.
no trump here, Gavin? Or
So
would you like to open a diamond and try to get? I mean, the mage who's 3-4. We might pick off one of
this
those
this is
spades.
this is definitely a good hand to open one no trump, because we're not quite strong enough to reverse. Like if it goes a diamond past a spade, I guess we are kind of, because we also have a 3-card spade fit. But having a reverse auction with the robots is just going to be, especially with a minimal reverse like this. I
Yeah,
think we're just
exactly.
safer opening one no.
Yeah, I'm in this pretty much always, and we will hope to find a major suit fit here. Okay, so this should just be invitational with 4 cards here. I will. Well, let's talk about this situation and the benefits to either making a call and or sitting. What are you thinking in this situation? I mean, first of all, what would you play this as normally with your partners?
I would
Same.
just, with my partners, I would be promising 5 spades when I make this bid. It's the same invitational hand, but with 5 spades, because my
And this
statement
allows you
always.
the ability to play 2 spades and also invite, right? Rather than 3, which is the traditional. And thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Also, I just play that statement promise as a major. The modern, I mean, which I know you play with all your partners too. The
Sure.
modern way to play is to play 1 no 2 spades as range ask or clubs, which means that with the 8-9 balance without a major, there's another way to handle it. So
Definitely.
statement always promises a major for us. So you could just bid 2-0 here with the hand that North is showing right now in a normal system. But so here we know partner has 9 and we have 16, so we have enough for game. Should we settle here in our 4-3 spade fit and play in 2 spades with 25 points? I think I think it's too.
It's going way low.
Yeah, it's too low for the hand. I think with our 5-card suit and our nice 10 of hearts, and let's just go 3-0 and hope they don't lead a club. You know, never know. The robots. Although this auction, we've kind of.
They usually they have real. The good thing, and just from a robot perspective, for all of you out there watching this and playing robot tournaments, I'm not saying you should be opening one no trump every time you have a singleton. However, when you do, the robot struggles in the play pretty frequently. They are never, ever, ever going to even remotely consider that you have a singleton, which is honestly to your advantage in situations like this. And this lead is certainly to our advantage here, Gavin. This was a heck of a win for us. They didn't lead a club. They
It's a
set up
terrible
2
lead. It's
extra
a
tricks
terrible
for
lead.
us. Yeah, this is
You
why
should
you lead
not
fourth
be.
best, right? From
Yeah,
being
but
fourth.
leading the king without the jack or the 10 or the 9, or just in dummies 4-card suit, this is a bad lead. So at this hand's a kind of a classic 3-no trump hand where we have a source of tricks. We have 2 sources of tricks, right? We have diamonds and spades, and for the diamond suit, in order for the diamond suit to really work well for us, we're going to need the diamond finesse on side. And what we can see pretty apparently, what we don't want to have happen is we don't want the opponents to play clubs when they get in. I feel like if we start this hand by playing diamonds, it's going to make it more obvious to them that they should be playing clubs. At this point, our hand is hidden. All we've shown is 4 hearts. For all they know, our source of
I'll
tricks
also
is
say
clubs.
that the robots trend towards the short suit and dummy, so hearts is probably the one they would likely switch to, but there's no like.
Well, that I'm just
Karen,
they know we have 4 hearts though. They know we have
understood.
4 hearts.
Yeah.
So, but with that said, they don't know we could have 5 clubs and 3 diamonds, or 5 diamonds and 3 clubs, right? So I think that what we should be doing right now is winning the ace of spades and firing a spade right back at them, and not tell them anything about the diamond suit.
And maybe
we'll use
switch
those
from that side as well.
As long as they don't play a club, we're fine. We're good.
Low spade to the jack, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just get that suit unblocked.
We'll unblock that.
Let's go diamond. Doubled in.
No!
There you
go. Let's play the 9 here.
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
we might get a little shebangage on the. Okay.
Yeah. So now, I mean, we're actually getting close to a squeeze for an extra trick. If somebody's got the queen jack of hearts, or alternatively, we can just play for the queen jack of hearts to be on side, which actually looks like it's much better. So let's go across that ace of diamonds.
Yeah, should we cash? We don't want to cash ace of clubs here for any reason, because
no.
I
think we're going to take a heart finesse right now. I think that we're going to win this ace of diamonds, assuming the diamonds break. I think we should just right now play a heart to the 10. I think that's our best chance at taking that last trick. Just throw in the 10.
We would see a split if they had it usually there.
That lost the trick. Okay, so anyway, we have the rest of the tricks. That was our only alternative. The alternative for an extra trick on this hand was to
Is
cash
running
all our
diamonds,
tricks,
entering the
but
dummy with spades, and then seeing what they do.
and that would have needed somebody to have the king queen of clubs and the heart guard. So it was alternatively just playing for both the queen jack of hearts on side was the money.
And
That's
let's
where the
just
money was
take
for
a
that last
quick
trick.
look. We're at the halfway point, Gavin. Pretty good results so far. 92.9, and then an average that everybody got, and then 82.64. So we're pretty good. Trending in the right direction. Still first place. 4 more boards for victory and honor and all that good stuff. We have a 12 count here. We're going to open 1 club. Nice, easy auction for us. Pretty straightforward rebid as well, except when they show support with our bid. Make your call, folks. And then we'll ask Gavin what he'll do here. You open a club, goes a diamond on your left. Your partner doubles, which should be both majors. Should be hearts and spades, 4-4. And then it goes 2 clubs on your right, which is essentially just a raise of diamonds. Right? Make your call. And thanks again for those super chats, guys. Very generous of you. Appreciate that. I'm not sure what the conversion is on the euro there or the pound, but it's more than 10, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that probably the pounds balance out the Canadian dollars. You know, every so often we see the Canadian ones pop up there. That
I remember it had to be like 2008, 2009 when Canada kind of surpassed the US dollar. A bunch of my Canadian friends just drove to the mall near me to just load up on everything.
Oh man, yeah, when that happened, I remember it
It's
was.
always fun. All right, what are you doing here?
So first, let's take note of what that double is. It's 4-4 in the majors. It should be exactly 4-4, but if you click on it, I wonder if the robots say it's exactly 4-4 or if it's 4 plus 4 plus. So that's a little weird. So that's wrong. Just what it's saying. Just to clear, the robots play it incorrectly. This double should be exactly 4-4 in the majors, and when you're 5-4, you should just bid your 5-card suit outright. It makes it like now. Wouldn't it be nice if partner had just bid a heart so that we could make a support double and find a 5-3 heart fit if they had 5 hearts? It's going to make it that double is going to make it very difficult for us to find a heart fit. With all that said, I think that we're not supposed to be defending on this hand, but I'm not sure where to go. I don't feel like our club suit. It looks like partners probably short in clubs, right? There's a good chance that partners 5-4 in the majors and
3 diamonds
and 3 diamonds in a singleton club. So bidding 3 clubs vulnerable does not look like a good option. And even double suggesting going to clubs. I don't love our hand there
usually
either.
Shows maybe a slightly better suit, but
we don't have a great suit. What I'm thinking is maybe the best thing to do is to pass. Let them decline this invitation. No, it's going to go 2 clubs past 2 diamonds, and then it'll come pass back to us. And now I think I might just back in with. Oh, hello. Okay, but I was thinking I might just back in with 2 hearts. At this stage, I don't see what we've made our bed.
And that 2 club bid was just a raise of diamonds, right? That's the Q bid in a competitive auction. So 2 clubs by the East player here was simply showing the hand that we are about to see in dummy here. A good hand, 10 or more points, and at least an 8-card fit in that diamond suit. Partner leads the Queen of Clubs. Okay, looks like this is either a singleton or a doubleton here.
Yeah, hoping it's we hope it's a singleton so that partner can maybe win the first round of trumps and come over to us with the ace of hearts and we can give him a rough. But anyway, if I was playing with my regular partner right here, I would be assuming that queen of clubs was a singleton and I would be telling my partner where to get me in. So I would play my 4 of clubs to tell partner get me in the lowest suit, which is hearts.
And let's just make sure we're clear on this. This queen of clubs, from what Gavin is saying, if we both assume it's a singleton, we know partner can't be leading this suit. So the signal we should be giving, if we're both on the same page here, is telling them how to get to our hand next. The 2 options are spades and hearts. Spades being the higher ranking suit. A high card from us now would say lead a spade. And a low card would say, hey, of the 2 remaining suits, hearts and spades, I like the lower ranking one, which is hearts.
Now the robot obviously isn't with us there, but
right. But we're continuing to play good solid bridge here for sure, and maybe once in a while they'll get this right.
All right, let partner in.
There we
All
go.
right.
Ah, trump trick is
All
up.
right.
Okay,
Well,
so
so
they had a doubleton.
it was a Doubleton, but
Mhm.
this is still it's still good for us to win this
Clear the
and
club.
play. We play a club, let partner
Yeah.
over rough them or whatever. Just
Or just rough and they pitch.
yeah,
That's fine.
that's fine.
Now we're on
Okay.
played.
We are end played. Um, but
Probably wasn't going to make a difference, right? They have diamonds and
well,
spades over there.
maybe we should have cashed queen of diamonds. But let's Declarer started with 5 diamonds and 2 clubs and 2 hearts and 4 spades. So they still have 2 hearts and 2 spades. So our options now, I guess we have to lead a low heart. The question is, so we know that they, just to be clear, do we know for sure that they have a singleton heart? I get no, they could have a singleton heart.
No. They could have a doubleton, right? They
So
they have 5 diamonds and 4 spades. Is that what that 2 spade bid was?
they bid 2 spades, right? They
Yeah,
bid 2
yeah,
spades.
yeah.
So
So
we
they're
know that they have
5-4.
5-4-2-2. So
Yep,
they
2-2.
definitely have a Doubleton heart. So there's no reason for us to play the ace of hearts right now.
Just,
If we play the ace of hearts, that king queen of hearts will be good for a spade discard. So
yep.
so we and now, and same token, it's not, there's no real reason for us to play the jack of hearts, because if West has 10 Doubleton of hearts, then jack of hearts will do the same, have the same bad thing happen. They'll win the king and they'll just play a heart towards their 10 and it'll be the same problem. But if they have 10-8 Doubleton of hearts, if West has 10-8 Doubleton of hearts and we lead the 6 of hearts, then they're going to have to decide whether to play the 8 or the 10. And so
Yeah, I like this play.
yeah, low heart, and if it goes 10, so be it. We'll okay, good. Oh no, it didn't go 10. The partner didn't.
It's okay.
What happened?
They won with like the 7 in dummy, basically. Whatever.
Oh,
Partner
they had a good spade. So
Yeah,
so
yeah. Partner didn't play the 9 either.
It didn't matter anyway. We got our plus score. It didn't cost a trick, as we thought.
All right, we'll take it. 57.1 in the score. We'll see how that translates to our position. Still, second place
they
now.
Passed us. How did they
someone
pass
got
us?
us there. Let's take a look at the results here. And let's see the other tables on this one. Okay, they took a bid. They just bid 3. They opened 3. Oh, come on. I mean, in 3rd seed in a robot tournament. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst tactical bid, to be honest.
There's that person probably.
It's three of them. There were 3
but I would
so
imagine, since we're at 70, there was 1 star. I guess there's a 30 there.
I would guess this person is the leader. I mean, out of these bids, I agree with this auction more than any. And notice this is, you're never preempting with a 12 count, but in 3rd seed after partners have passed 10 in a robot tournament with this garbage, I mean, I have to say, I give a little bit of props for that choice there.
We have a tough hand right now. We're about to flip
Let's get back to it.
Show it, and boy, I hate hands like this.
This is the power of the preempt. 3 hearts on your right. Well, let's ask the audience first. Make your call here. You can tell by Gavin's face and and his comments that this is not going to be a straightforward choice for anyone. And it's one of those spots where we're just guessing because of the position we're in. 3 hearts on our right in the first chair. We don't know what's happening in the
I'm
other
with Jeff. Let's definitely overcall 1-0 Trump. That is the winner right now.
And hope you get a quick pass on your left. Yeah. And now we're back to square one. Just try to sneak that insufficient bid in there. Maybe no one's paying attention. Yeah, this is a tough one. Partner does have a bid, but partner's going to be in the same difficult position that we are, especially because they might be looking at 2 or 3 hearts over there as well.
Yeah, so you can see the bids are all over the place.
Yeah, as they should be on this situation.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I kind of expected to see some 4 club bidders. I expected to see some 3-0 bidders. So double's not going to work well. Double's going to buy a spade bid from partner, and so the double is just as much as we don't know what to do. Telling partner we have support for the other 3 suits is a pretty big misdescription of this hand, and that when partner picks spades, this isn't a dummy that we can put down. So we have to kind of rule out double.
For sure.
I personally would rule out 4 clubs as well. I don't see any like overcalling a natural suit at the 4 level, especially in a minor where our game is most likely 3-0 trump. I just like anytime 4 clubs is going to work out well. I think 3-0 trump is
Well,
going to work out
that's the
well
thing.
too.
That the only time you bid 4 clubs on this auction is when they double 3-0 trump very quickly on your left, maybe. And even then, you might just like sit back and take your lumps. But are you thinking between 3-0 and pass here, basically?
Those are kind of where I narrowed myself down to is 3-0 and pass. So I think that I would lean to 3-0 because I have 16 highs and I'm worried that my partner has like 11 or something and won't have a bid because they might have 3 hearts and just
I
not
mean,
have
they
have
could
a
have a
way to
9
come into
count
bidding.
that's good for us that they won't bid with ever either, you know. So,
But I think pass is very reasonable as well. I
I'm
do.
in. Yeah.
I think they're both. I think that people are gonna. I think if I were to guess what other
People
people are
will
gonna
bid.
do on this end, they're gonna bid. Yeah.
They're
So
going to
I
bid
feel
4
like
clubs, most likely
I
3-0
think
a
that they
few of
are
them.
too, and I think 3-0 is a much better bid than 4 clubs. I do because at least 3-0. If we buy that club, I just feel like 3-0 is so much more upside, and 4 clubs. Yeah, I think 3-0 is the bid.
Let's do it.
I could be
Pass
talked
is,
into pass.
me too, but I'm not going to do it because I like this. Like, I'm not going to try to talk you into anything else.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, we
Okay.
bought nice here. Okay, let's take a
Yeah,
second. This is interesting, to be honest. We have some options here, I think.
we have to figure out what ace East has.
I mean, we get to a contract that we're very happy with. Let's put it that way. And that now we're just going to figure out the best way to make this thing. Count your winners, guys. Maybe formulate a little plan, and we'll get through this together in a moment. 3 boards to go. I would say we're very close to first place. The result on the last board wasn't
Pass looks like it might have been the winner on this end. So we're this is going to come down to where
defending
where
this would have been quite nice, right?
yeah, we have on defense we have 2 spades, 2 hearts, and surely at least 1 slow minor suit trick. So we were going to go plus on defense.
Yeah.
I guess 4 clubs might have been a winner too. 4 clubs, we would have lost maybe 2 clubs and a diamond. So 4
Sure.
clubs was better than 3-0 in that regard. If partner would have passed 4 clubs, I don't think that they should pass 4 clubs. I think that they should bid, but they may have passed 4 clubs. 3-0's point range is really wide.
Yeah,
in this
it's
spot.
a trick taking bid.
Anywhere from like a good 16 count, and some of it is like you could have also like 19 or 20 or 21 or even just like a trick taking hand or there's 3-0's a very, very wide range bid. That's what preempts just kind of stick it to you. So looking at the hand, I feel like we just kind of need that ace of clubs.
Yeah, we need to play king of hearts club to the king.
Yeah, and just hope that either West has both aces or just the ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds, exactly.
Because the problem is that look, if East
I would say East is destined to have one of those aces for sure because their preempt is putrid.
It looks like it. So what's going to happen is we're going to lose to 1 ace, and then they're going to knock out the heart, and then we're going to have to lose to the other ace.
And we just hope it's with West.
I hope because if East
either
has 5,
both or the other.
Yeah, if West has both aces, we're in business on this hand.
Because, for sure.
But I don't
now
think
they might be end played at some point for a weird choice. But
yeah, 9 of clubs.
I played the wrong one. Sorry.
All right, doesn't matter.
Oh,
all right, that's
winner.
A great card. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you very much.
Back.
Really appreciate that.
Okay, so that's it. We're golden. As long as they follow suit on our left, you can just claim giving them the ace of diamonds. Sweet.
We'll take that. Good bid for us. 96.4, Gavin.
Yes, sir.
And Kathleen, you bring up a very common point. Yeah, some of this might be like crushing your mind and giving you a headache, but all in due time, right? So this is a very good way to learn, and also a good way to see us make mistakes as well.
Yeah. So Karen, takeout. That's it. That's kind of the definition of takeout. Is I have support for the other 3 suits. When you're making a takeout, when you're making a takeout double, you're saying to partner, I want you to pick between the unbid suits. So if there's 3 unbid suits, you would need at least 3 in all the unbid suits. And if there's only 2 unbid suits, then you would need to be at least 4-4 in the unbid suits. So,
right. That's why when we go back to look at this south hand here after 3 hearts, we just don't have a double, right? Partner is going to be choosing spades,
Spades.
diamonds pretty frequently. We have neither of those. Diamonds may be slightly better, but still, the most likely bid is spades, and we only have two of them. So, same spot there,
It
just a
does
little higher.
exactly mean that, for what it's worth. It does mean that I have an opening hand and I want you to bid your longest suit. The only thing
Yeah.
is we need to be prepared for partner to pick all three suits. You can't just do it with a doubleton in a side suit. It's very important that
Especially because of what we talked about earlier. When we double and then we come in and freely bid a new suit, like having to correct out of partner suit, we're showing that much better hand there for sure. And
there's
at the table, we
I have to tell you.
legitimately
So my
bet.
mom and I have been working on a lesson on the power double, on the super duper double.
Nice.
We started going through how many different auctions, and it's turned into a two-part series that we're developing. That's how much stuff there is to know about the takeout double and then bidding again. There's
Yeah.
so much to it. It's crazy. I didn't even realize it until we really started digging into it. It's pretty deep subject.
Yeah. So here we just have a garden variety one heart bid on hand number 7. And we'll see where we're at. One heart, two hearts, Michael's cubit, spades, and a minor. And partner shows a raise of hearts. Not a particularly good one because they could have cubed. This is a competitive raise. They're saying about 7 to 9. And it goes 3 spades on your right. And I would like to poll the audience once again here, guys. And while we're doing that, and we ask where you bid, what's the time frame on that power double lesson there again?
I'm hoping to get it out this month, but there's a lot going on this month. Kids getting sent home from quarantining and the U.S. team trials. So just kind of getting the schedule down and firming updates has been more difficult than I thought.
Well,
The content is made, which is good.
We'll slap the link on here whenever you get it ready for
Yeah.
all of our peeps here. That would be great. And your mom's the perfect person to be teaching the super duper.
Yeah. So yeah, we still have a very good hand here. I really like our hand.
Me too. Even though partner did not show a very good hand, this is a hand that is shaped quite well for an auction like this. And we don't know partner has anything more than a 3-card raise, but still that might be enough for us to even make a game or
Yeah, and
keep them
also
from going plus to a greater
also
degree.
they're not finished bidding, so it's a decent chance if we bid 4 hearts,
Sure.
we might push them into 4 spades, which I'm perfectly happy with as well. I don't want to defend 3 spades, so
Yeah, there's 4 spades. Partner rips it.
okay.
Let's dance.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna sit back and trust our partner. Well, look at that. Babs is giving you a shout out. Hey, you know, Babs, I helped declare that hand as well. My goodness.
I can't even see that. I've got a little thing that's blocking my chat now that says when you send a message. So I'm going to say hi. This is not for anybody in particular. In fact, it's very well. No, it got that message away. There was a big blue message saying,
"Oh, that's weird.
Everybody's going to see what you're writing." I'm like, thank you. What else happens when you put a chat out on it?
Okay. All right, there we go. So we're on lead against 4 spades, and I would take it. We're going to lead the ace of hearts. What do you think, Gavin? You want to try anything else here?
No.
This is the gift from the bridge gods, basically.
Look at dummy. This is a disease. It's a disease. And you show your hand and then you bid again. I don't understand how the robots are succumb to this disease.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, when I do this with the robots, anytime I make a Michael's bid and make another call when I'm 6-5 or something like that, they think I have like a 26 count and put
I know.
So how did they avoid this here? East must have a real bag of hammers over there. Ace of hearts, we win. We see the dummy. I mean, what are you thinking here, Gavin? Are you going to cash out and just exit and then sit back and wait?
So I'm looking at the diamond suit as we actually have a potential diamond trick. If declarer has jack third of diamonds or 3 little diamonds, we're going to get a slow diamond trick. So I'm never going to really want to lead a diamond myself, because if I lead a diamond myself and declarer has jack third, then they can spin it around to their jack and we're going to blow a diamond trick. So that's the number one thing on this hand, is I will not lead a diamond. Okay. So then the question is there urgency to lead to cash our tricks? Well, if we play a spade, it's possible that they could win spade in East, play, and if they have a doubleton diamond, they could go diamond to the queen, ace of diamonds, ruff a diamond, draw some trumps, and use the good diamond to throw away a heart. I think there's a risk that our heart loser is going to go away. Then so that means I think we should cash the king of hearts. But by cashing king of hearts, we're now creating urgency to also cash our ace of clubs, because we might have just set up declarers queen jack third of hearts.
Yeah.
So we kind of have to cash our ace of clubs now. So I think we should just play ace of clubs and just pump another club on the table. I don't think that playing a trump is a good idea.
Yeah, because we might be just messing with partner's position or wrong.
Yeah,
This is a good sign for us for what it's worth. No, it's not the best sign.
yeah. This isn't. We now need our diamond suit to.
I did have the
This
Queen of
doesn't look
Hearts.
good.
This is super important.
Cover king. This isn't going well. I have a
No, it's
feeling that they're
not.
gonna make it.
Well, they had 3 hearts over there.
Yeah, they've made it. I mean, I don't know. They had 3 hearts. There wasn't. Look, what can we do?
Oh,
Oh, they
we
had three
got it.
diamonds.
We
They
nipped it.
had
They had
Jack
3
third of
diamonds. They
diamonds.
were 5-3-2.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's funny that the robot led the Jack of diamonds. That is a no-win play.
Yep.
They're so this is a spot where you just absolutely cannot lead the Jack of diamonds. It is imperative that you start by leading low to the queen.
Absolutely.
I mean, okay, I cannot. By leading the Jack, their only chance to pick up the diamond suit for no losers when leading the Jack is if North has Doubleton 10-9
10-9, and we have
diamond.
king third. Yeah. And
So
if we look at this diamond suit in a vacuum, you play this suit the same way every single time. You play low to the queen and you cash the ace. Right? That's unless you see anything other than that, you're just not playing it correctly, or you don't have the 10. So if they cover that Jack, it benefits them and not you. So you just do not make this type of play.
And you can see that had we led a diamond, that was kind of what I was at. Is if we let a diamond, then West could play low, it would go low, and East would win the Jack, and now they would still have the ace queen over us. So it was imperative that we did not play. That was the only thing to this hand, in fact, was do not play a diamond.
And a lot of times defense is just not blowing up a trick, right? It's not blowing up a trick. And we didn't double this one, the robot did, but here, I mean, kind of a slim double on their part. I'm wondering why they did rip this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their messaging was. Like maybe they were saying don't bid, or I don't know. In this auction, their double should be a penalty double. They should think they're beating it, and I don't know what they were thinking. The king queen of clubs.
They were probably thinking, "Hey, I know what you have over there. We're beating this."
But because like honestly, with that hand, with king queen fifth of clubs, you know that they've got spades and diamonds.
Yeah.
So it's like you've got basically the least amount of defense you could possibly have for your 3
What do we do?
So who knows?
Yeah, whatever. We'll take it. We'll play this last board and we see if we can hold on to this lead. We're back in first, Gavin, and it goes a club, a diamond to us. A club on our left, pass 1 diamond. I mean, you could twist my arm and do anything, but I'm okay just bidding a spade here.
Yeah, we're just gonna bid a spade. Let's
especially because we're ahead. We don't need to be doing anything weird at this point. So here comes a spade, 2 clubs, pass back to us.
I mean, we have a lot of losers if we bid.
And defending is usually pretty good for us.
Yeah, and I just don't see anything. Partner didn't raise. Partner didn't make a responsive double of any sorts. We could have a 5-3 heart fit pretty possibly.
That's sure it did go a club pass a diamond.
We do have some defense if they do take the push to 3 clubs. What's double? What would double say? How good? 14 to 18.
That shows 4 plus hearts though.
I mean, that's not the end of the world. How many down are we going to go? Like, I think that they're probably going to make 2 clubs. That's what the issue that I'm thinking here. And nobody's vol. Like, nobody's vol, and it's match points, and they're probably going plus 90 or even plus 110. 90. That's the problem. Is we could just go 2 down. Oh. I hate.
Well, let's all let's just think about where we are in the tournament now. So we're first. I would tend to say, I mean, I think the field are bidders as we've seen. So the question is, is it going to be worth it for us score wise to be in here and creating that a little bit of variance, I guess.
Is it going to matter? Like, it's probably not going to matter if we double. They're probably going to end. We're not going to get doubled in 2 of a major, right? Like, and they're going to probably bid 3 clubs. The worst thing that could happen if we double is partner bids 2 hearts
and lefty has 4 hearts.
Oh no, the opponents compete to 3 clubs and partner competes to 3 hearts. That's what I really don't want to have happen. I don't.
Ooh, that is a good like cautionary tale actually to think about. Because the robot can frequently kind of get a little more aggressive after we get in there twice. I don't know. I can go
because
I'm leaning towards pass, to be honest.
If we buy this hand in 2 hearts, I think that would be
we'll do well.
better than defending 2 clubs.
Agreed.
If we push them to 3 clubs, I think that will be better, obviously, than defending 2 clubs. But if we end up in 3 hearts, I don't know. All right. Let's pass. Let's do it. Pass.
If
Hate
it's wrong,
passing.
it's
Nobody
wrong.
vol. Nobody vol.
All right, so
All
seven of
right.
spades from partner. Um, I mean, is this 7-4 of spades basically over there?
Yeah. Well, either way, we're gonna go up with the ace and try to give them a rough. Let's do it.
Mhm.
Ace of spades and the 8 of spades back to tell them to come back to us in hearts.
Same position as before. There's 7-4 of spades. There's that king of clubs.
Now
Let's see if
heart
they get it
over,
right.
spade rough.
Yeah.
4, but unfortunately, this is only
Let's
for
get that
5
diamond.
tricks. Oh, 6 tricks. There we go.
We'll take a plus
Oh,
score
but they
here.
just gave away a heart trick. But we're
Well,
still
well,
going
we still have a
plus.
diamond here.
They were no, they were 6-3-3-1.
Yep.
They just gave away a trick there at the end. We had the contract
Yeah,
beat.
we just needed partner not to lead a heart, and we were going to be fine. Luckily, that's the play that will be made at every table. We'll see if it matters to us.
Yeah, but we would have been right to bid. Partner had a really nice hand over there.
Yeah, agreed.
We even could make 3 hearts maybe. We were
Well, let's take a look at the results
we
after, but
we
let's
held
see the
first.
victory. 72%. Good stuff.
All
And
right,
let me
what do we
jump.
get? We got 57 on the last board, which is really
Yeah,
all
we
we
got
needed.
57 on the last board, and here are those results for us here. And if I can click on this one,
Is that
there
our
we
only
go.
minus score? And
Yeah,
we should have
yeah.
gone plus. We should have gone
Let
plus
me
there.
get us all the results on this board here. There we go. There is a little bit better read on that. And yeah, that was our only minus score of the day. And the rest of them were pretty consistent. Honestly, I felt amazing about today's after about 5 or 6 boards, or especially
Yeah,
after board 6 where we got
I can't believe how
96%.
close it was. It felt like we were just on the money on every hand. This has been the
Yeah.
last few weeks. It's been amazing the last few weeks that
Yeah, we've had some good competition
we've
out there.
been really like making good decisions and coming away battling for our lives. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey,
Thank you
you
very
were
much.
doing, Mike, thank you very much. You were doing really well in some of those tournaments you were playing. How many did you get to in a row? Did you get to
I
a
got
certain number?
6 in a row
In
of
in
the
the
ACBL 12
ACBLs?
boarders. 12
Yeah.
boards is a lot different than
12
8
boards
boards.
is easier to get consecutive victories just because your edge is revealed more frequently, and that's good.
Well,
That's
yeah,
good.
I can't tell you how often I'll be in like 5th place after 6 hands, and come like that actually happened to me
Yeah.
yesterday or the day before. I did one where I was like after 5 or 6 boards I was at like 56% and I was in 5th or 6th place,
Right.
and then by the end I won by 8%. That's
Right.
the difference between 12 boards and 8 boards is massive.
It's huge.
And
Yeah. Well,
because
same
you
as
can.
like the World Championships. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of time to prove your worth in those with like 64 boards of play between 2 teams and things like that. So yeah, the more you play, that the players that are the best tend to do better the longer the event goes. But Gavin, well met today, and thank you guys all for the props in the chat. We appreciate it. We enjoy having you here every week. For those of you that get to see us live, that's great. For those of you watching in replay, I hope you enjoy it as well, and you have a chance to catch some more of our live stuff. And always a pleasure, buddy. And I'll see you very soon. I'm on my way back.
Awesome.
I'm packing
Cool.
up the car right after we get off there, and I'm heading down to Florida. So
Great.
I will see you in the heat soon. And guys,
Dinner
we'll
on
see you.
Friday.
Dinner on Friday? All right. If I'm in time, I'll
Okay.
be there.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining all around the world, and we will see you next time right here on YouTube. Take care, guys.